And the journey for Florida becoming a red state has been a long one. SNN's Marco Lamano has been researching this topic since way back in March.
He is launching a series this weekend covering the seismic shift in Florida politics in an upcoming 12-part epic series, Red, Purple, and Blue, A Sea Change in Florida Politics.
Hello, I'm SNN anchor Marco Lamano, and the state of Florida has seen enormous change in the past 80 years. Politically, you may have heard that the state has turned safely Republican, especially after the Republican successes in the 2022 elections. And there's definitely truth to that, but it is a bit more complicated.
How would you say the state of politics has changed in Florida since the 1980s and 1990s till now?
I mean, I'm not sure I can answer that question inside the next 3 hours.
Florida was definitely a Republican-leaning state for a while, and before that, Democrats ruled for decades. We're going to look at the changes in the Sunshine State, going back to the start of the population boom after World War II, going through popular Democratic governors of the 70s and 80s, and then into the late 80s and 90s when you could more clearly see Republicans starting to win over voters. As Republicans begin to gain power in the state, we'll share more interviews with UNF political science professor and director of public opinion research, the Sarasota Herald Tribune's political editor, a former Republican strategist who is now helping Democrats, the son of a former Florida governor, the state Democratic Party chair, and the Sarasota County Republican chair. We're going to give context. What issues have driven voters? What did the parties do right and wrong? How has the governor's power changed? And what has driven the Republican dominance that began in the 1990s?
Red, Purple, and Blue, A Sea Change in Florida Politics debuts this weekend on the Weekend Edition. The 12-part series will air every Sunday at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., with the first part airing this weekend. Part 1 will focus on Florida post-World War II and covers a Florida governor who sparked controversy here in Manatee County.